From bringing us the beautiful love story of Jamie's parents, to fans giving their 2 cents on who can be cast in the lead roles, here are all the new Outlander spin-off Easter eggs finally revealed. Hang on to your frocks, Sassenachs. Even though Jamie and Claire's trip through time is coming to an end, the actors have told us dinnerfosh. To those that don't know, that means don't worry. Starz has picked up Outlander Blood of My Blood, which is a prequel to the hit show. On August 4th, 2022, they revealed the show's official title, along with the news that production on the series has begun. This means that the story of their family will continue and will be all about Jamie's parents, Ellen Mackenzie and Brian Fraser. At the heart of the spin-off is a love story. In a statement, showrunner and executive producer Matthew B. Roberts said that it will show how far people will go to find love in a time when love is seen as a luxury, and marriages are often made for political or financial gain. Also, you might know that the title refers to Jamie Fraser's promise to marry Claire. Season 8 of the show about Jamie and Claire's adventures may be the last one, but Diana Gabaldon, the famous author, is hard at work on Book 10 of her great book series. With Jamie and Claire, and now Brian and Ellen, there is so much more to come in the Outlander world. And it looks like Diana can't wait to keep telling these stories to her loyal fans. Throughout the 6 seasons, friends and family have told stories about how Brian and Ellen met and fell in love. These stories explain why their families didn't want them to get married at first. Even though they were clearly in love, fans can finally see Ellen's story from the beginning and learn about her for the first time. We've only seen Jamie and Jenny's father in flashbacks, and we've never really seen her mother at all. Ellen died of complications from giving birth a long time before the events of the show take place. And Brian showed up in season 1 in a flashback to the day Jamie got the scars on his back, but he died of shock after seeing Blackjack Randall beat his son badly. Brian was played by Andrew Whipp in this episode, and might eventually come back in season 7, maybe for another dream scene. We'll also get to see the rest of the Mackenzie clan. Ellen Mackenzie was the sister of Jocasta, played by Maria Doyle Kennedy. Dougal, played by Graham McTavish, and Colum Mackenzie, played by Gary Lewis. We'll also get to see our favorite protector, Myrta, a family friend played by Duncan LaCroix, who had a secret crush on Ellen. The Mackenzies didn't want their daughter to marry Brian because he was Lord Lovett's ugly son. Evidently, Jamie, and by extension, Brianna, inherited Ellen's feisty and self-reliant nature, as well as her flaming red hair. Depending on how long the series goes on, we may also see Jamie and his siblings as babies or young children. Plus, we can be sure that it'll be awesome, since the brilliant minds that gave us the OG show will be working on the spin-off too, like the showrunners and executive producers Matthew B. Roberts and Meryl Davis. Ronald D. Moore, who created Outlander for television with Tall Ship Productions and Story Mining and Supply Company, will also be working on it. So, when will it come out? While production on the show has already started, it was supposed to be released in 2024, but it could be pushed back to 2025 with the 2023 Writers Guild of America strike. All that we know right now is that the first season of the spin-off will have 10 amazing episodes, and if it's anything like the OG series, each episode will probably be about 40 minutes long. Fans have come up with a few theories about how it could start. The running favorite is a scene from the first season, where Jamie told Claire that it was against the law for Brian and Ellen to get married, but they defied all the odds and were able to follow their hearts. So basically, Ellen and her boyfriend ran away from the Great Gathering because her brothers had already offered her hand in marriage to another guy. Gabaldon told the fans at 2022's Edinburgh International Book Festival that she'd already given plot ideas for the upcoming series, and the author has hinted that the events in the series happened during the Jacobite Rising of 1715, while saying that there is definitely a lot more to tell on that front. In the story of the Jacobite Risings, there will be a lot of clan politics, among other things. It's not a big surprise that fans are super excited, since Diana has never let us down, and she even shared some tidbits from her writings. Gabaldon recently teased fans with what could be the first line of a new book, even as she finished the 10th book in her hugely popular Outlander series. The author wrote on Facebook on February 3, 2023, that it's about the oldest child of Jacob Roy Mackenzie, It starts with Ellen Mackenzie, daughter of the chief of Clan Mackenzie, being dragged out of sight by Eileen Watt, who had a hand over her mouth to stop her from crying out. This is one of the most in-depth looks she's given into the project so far, and when asked about the book's prequel, she told fans that the story of Brian and Ellen has always had a special part in everyone's hearts. She's given the fans' sentiments a lot of thought and already has a few ideas put together. With all that aside, fans can't wait to see who'll be playing the lovers, and they already have some contenders. While Jamie's father, Brian Fraser, was played by Andrew Whipp in a flashback, many actors can play a younger version of him. My personal favorite is Cillian Murphy. He's a great actor and has done some of the most amazing movies and TV series known to man. Fans like how he can play a wide range of roles and the fact that he can mesmerize us with those piercing blue eyes of his. Murphy started out as a rock singer, but found his true calling on the big screen. He's been in movies like the 2010 Christopher Nolan movie Inception, 28 Days Later, and the 2021 sequel, A Quiet Place 2. He has a super close working relationship with the brilliant director, who's called him one of the best actors of all time, making Cillian a shoo-in for the role. Another fan favorite is Colin Farrell, who's a seriously talented actor with a lot of range. After being known as the bad boy of the industry at first, he's really come a long way. And with movies like Daredevil, studios know that he's the kind of actor that can draw people in. He can do anything, from action movies like Tigerland and Minority Report, to dramas like The New World and Saving Mr. Banks. He's also done well in comedies like Horrible Bosses, Seven Psychopaths, and Fright Night. This is just wishful thinking, though. The casting people are probably going to go with some younger actors, but these guys would be amazing. And now let's come to Ellen Mackenzie. While we had seen her husband in the show in a flashback, we've never actually seen Ellen on screen. We've seen her through stories, especially the super sweet ones that Myrta told us, but we haven't seen her in the flesh. Obviously, since that's about to change very soon, fans can't wait to see who they're gonna cast. We have some options, though. Obviously, any actress they choose will have to have that iconic red hair. The perfect casting choice would be Saoirse Ronan, since she'd look amazing as a redhead, and it might give her a break from having to use fake accents. She's a certified fan favorite and has been nominated for an Oscar 4 times, most recently for her part in the 2019 adaptation of Little Women, which was directed by Greta Gerwig. In 2007, she gave an amazing performance in Atonement, and her portrayal of Bryony was amazingly heartbreaking. Then we have Wes Anderson's 2014 The Grand Budapest, where she played Agatha, so she would be perfect as the love-struck heroine. But I have another choice too, and hear me out because it's a little controversial: Evanna Lynch. Yup, Luna Lovegood from the Harry Potter series herself. She would look amazing with red hair, and her super sweet personality would make her an excellent fit for Ellen. She's been acting since she was only 14 years old, basically since her Harry Potter days. And she's kept working as an actor, both on screen and as a voiceover artist. She got a nomination for an Independent Film Critics Society Award for her role as Emily in Simon Fitzmaurice's 2015 movie, My Name is Emily. In 2018, she also played in an off-Broadway production of Enda Walsh's cult classic play Disco Pigs, directed by John Haydar. Again, it's all up to the casting directors, and we can't wait to see what they come up with. So there you have it, from fans giving their 2 cents on who can be cast in the lead roles, to bringing us the beautiful love story of Jamie's parents. Those were all the new Outlander spin-off Easter eggs finally revealed.